Sorry, in my opinion, that music is shite. Turn it off. Good morning, everybody. It's a nice, hot, sunny day in Parho today, and the cockerels outside are in full voice, should I say. Yes, I live in the city, and I've got no regrets living in the city. If you want to live in the province, that's entirely up to you, your prerogative. And sometimes I wish I lived in the province as well. But anyway, the reason I am doing a little video today is, as you know, I don't bullshit anybody on my channels. And there, on one of my videos that I done the other day entitled, I have to read it because I can't even remember my own titles. Only you know what's best for you in the Philippines. Now, there was a comment on that, and I don't know whether it was a true comment or a sarcastic comment or whatever, because I do get quite a few different sorts of comments, and sometimes I don't quite understand what they mean. But anyway, this comment says, you should do like all the other YouTubers and keep your opinion to yourself. Well, okay, so does that mean that you have to believe everything that you hear on YouTube? All these so-called celebrities on YouTube, whatever they tell you, you have to do. If they tell you to jump, you ask how high. Well, that is bollocks, man. Bollocks. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has the freedom of speech. If people want to tell bullshit on their videos, then that's up to them. And if you're idiot enough to fucking watch it and take it all in, that's up to you. But as I've said before on all videos, you have a choice to turn it off. And that's what I do. If I turn on a video, I can tell within the first couple of minutes whether this is going to be a load of bullshit, and I'll just turn it off. It's quite easy. You know, you just pick up that remote control and you just off. Fucking simple. Even you don't have to go through secondary education to understand that. Get your youngest fucking baby to turn it off for you if you don't understand. But yeah, I get pissed off with some of these YouTubes as well. Especially the one where it says King Cobra in the generator room. There wasn't even as much as a fucking worm in there. So it was bullshit. I said at the very beginning of all my videos, I will not bullshit anyone. Whatever my titles are, that is what is going to be in my video. I don't tell lies. I tell it as it is. I say it as it is. I say it the way I feel that I want to say it. And if you don't like my language, then fucking turn it off. If you don't like me giving an opinion, well, fucking turn it off. So that means what you're basically saying is, I'm sitting in my home country with my nice little Filipino wife next to me, or my American wife or my European wife, and we're watching a video and some donkey comes on and says, you need $4,000 to survive in the Philippines. And what do? Oh, fucking hell now. My love, we have to change our plans. I don't have $4,000. It means we can't go to the Philippines. And you fucking believe that? Fuck's sake, man, you must have something, I don't know what's in between your fucking ears, but it's certainly not a fucking brain or even common sense, and I'm not directing this at anybody, okay? So don't start sending me another fucking comment saying, why did you say this and that, right? I'm not mentioning it's in general. If you believe everything you hear on YouTube, then you must be fucking stupid, because unlike most YouTubers, I have travelled a lot. I've been to over nearly 30 countries. I travelled extensively through Asia. And I'm not talking about fucking a 1 week holiday. I'm talking about living. I've lived in Kazakhstan, I've lived in Russia, I've lived in Cambodia, I've lived in Vietnam, I've lived in Thailand. And now I live in the Philippines. But what you got to realise, guys, as I said before, everyone is different. Everyone knows what their limits are. Everyone knows what they can afford. Not these fucking bloggers that fucking go online and say you need this and that. This is how much your electric's going to cost. I'll tell you how much my electric was this month. In fact, I've got the bill over there and I'm going to pay it after this video online through my bank. it was 3,880. No, 3,980 this month for my electric. Peso. I'm at home all day. My partner is in her sari shop, and before you start fucking saying, I wouldn't go to the Philippines and start a sari shop, it was her fucking mother's. Her mother is getting too old to run it, so we have taken it over and we pay rent for it. And yes, we are making some money on it, yes. So don't start saying, oh, we told you on the blogs, don't start a sari shop. Who the fucking hell are you to tell me what to fucking do with my life when I come over to the Philippines? If I want to fucking start a strip club, I will start a strip club. Not that I want to. If I want to start if I get my brother to start an art class for the kids, what, so fucking what? And we supply the paper and the paint. They don't pay nothing. Is that bad? Are you going to criticise that? Doing something for the kids where they don't have to pay and it gives them something to do? Everyone is so fucking ready to criticise other fucking people or tell people what to do. But a lot of these bloggers, have, like I said in my other video, are fucking hypocrites. Do what you fucking want to do, live how you want to live when you come to the Philippines, and fuck everybody else. And this is the problem, like I said, with Dumaguete, where we're all like fucking sheep, where one person says, we will meet at the red table tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Don't be late. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Do you want to fucking live like that? No, I don't. So I live in the city, yes. And soon I'm going to walk across the metro to get some, eggs, brown eggs, and I'm going to get some insect repellent because we had a big ant in our bath this morning. And then I'm going to drive my car down to the garage and book it in to get the tint removed from the windscreen because I can't see a fucking thing. But if someone, a blogger or flogger, whatever you fucking want to call it, if someone makes a video and says, don't remove your tints from the front windscreen because the people can see inside, are you going to say, oh fuck, I've just removed mine, I have to take it back to the shop and have it put back on? Are you going to take every fucking thing that these people say for gospel? Fucking hell, man, you've got a life, you're old enough, you must be 50, 60, 70. If you're younger, maybe a little bit more immature. But fucking guys of our age, we've seen a bit of the life, we've seen a bit of the world, we know what the fuck's going on, we know what is good for us and our family. So, you know, excuse me, like I said, I don't know if this is a sarcastic remark or what, but it's freedom of speech. I will say what I fucking want to say. If you don't like it, switch the fucking thing off. And also, there was something else I was going to say about it, but I completely fucking forgot. But anyway, that's what it is. And you just, what I was going to say now, money, monetization. Let me fucking tell you from the very, very start, from my very first videos, I have said to you that all I want is 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. And what did I say? No, I did not say I want to get monetized so I can buy a fucking car, a house, find a young 21-year-old bird. I want to buy a pig farm. I want to start a fish pond. I want to have a fleet of taxis. No, I don't fucking want that. Because I'm not doing YouTube because I need the money, because I don't need the money. I'm quite happy living on my pension. I could do with a bit more, but what for? I'm quite happy living on my pension. And I have fucking told you straight, the only reason I want subscribers is so that I can get money to feed the kids. And I've been honest from the fucking very start of my videos. I will keep a little bit for myself, maybe to buy some paint or something like that. But the majority of the money, and like I said before, I'm not asking one fucking peso, not $1, not 1 krona, not 1 mark, not £1 from anybody. I don't even have a PayPal account, which is very very unfamiliar with YouTubers. Every YouTuber's got a PayPal account, and they say to their person in their interviews, well, if you don't have a PayPal account, you can, all the subscribers can send it to my PayPal. Well, I don't have a PayPal account. I have a PNB account, which I use for my own personal use and no one else's fucking use. So, that is my honest take on everything. I will say what I fucking want to say. I will criticise who I want to criticise. Not maybe in person, because I don't like to upset people too much, like I did a few days ago. But anyway, I'm truthful. I do not bullshit. If I get 1,000 subscribers, whether it takes a year, 2 years, I don't care. But the money will go to the kids, and I will show you where that money's going. And I'm not asking for one fucking penny off you lot. Just press the button to subscribe. That's all I'm asking. And I will show you what I get. And I will show you what I do with it. And it won't go to fucking charities, because the charities are one of the most robbing bastards under the sun. Okay? And if anything, likewise, you can bring me up on YouTube and say, look, that lying bastard fucking said this and that. Well, it won't happen, guys, because it won't fucking happen. I won't let it happen. Because I'm not here. I'm here because I enjoy doing these videos. I'm not here because, like I said, it's a necessity. I'm not begging for the fucking money. I don't need your money. I just need subscribers so I can get money to feed the kids. And that is it. The kids are the ones that suffer. Through no fault of their own, and through no fault of their parents if they're on a low income. And a lot of people are on a low income and they cannot manage everything, and I've seen it. And the Philippines is not an easy life. Don't think you're going to get off that plane and everything's going to be a bed of roses and you're on the autobahn, or not autobahn, the main highway like in Thailand, and everything's paved and everything's... No, this is the Philippines. The pavements are not straight. They must have had Irish workers over here when they built the pavements. They're up and down like mountains. They park their bikes on the pavements. You got rebar sticking up from the pavements. I don't wear slippers when I go out. I always put my trainers on because I'm frightened of snubbing my toe on a fucking rebar. And can you imagine how painful that can be? You line up everywhere. It's hot. It's humid. People are asking for money. Public transport is fucking jam-packed. People won't move for you. I'm nearly 6 foot and I bang my head on the wall, on the roof of the jeepneys. I stand on people's feet because they won't fucking move and I have to apologise. Sometimes I can't even keep myself stable. I put my hands on people's knees. But I say sorry. And in the end, I just bought my own little Suzuki multi-cab. I can't get into a tricycle easily. I have to get in and out the same way. It's not fucking easy here, guys. So stop fucking bullshitting people. Saying come to the Philippines, it's fucking great. Yes, if you're living in Makati or somewhere like that where you got top class restaurants, coffee shops, taxis and everything, and you got the money, fine. Then use your money. You've earned it, use it the way you want it. But don't portray the Philippines that you fucking need this and you need that. Don't put people off. The Philippines is a nice place once you get used to it. The people are nice once you get used to them. It's like every other country. There's good and there's bad. So if you want to come to the Philippines, just fucking pack your bags and fucking come with an open mind and an open heart, but not an open wallet. Keep your money, just have enough money to get by. Make sure you've got access to your money, but keep your money back home. And remember, sometimes it's a good thing to say no. Because if you keep saying yes, you'll keep saying yes. I've learned that. Now I say no. I do not give money to anybody. And now they understand. and I'm happy with that. So I'll leave it there. It's nearly 15 minutes. That's another rant and rave this morning, Jeff. Sorry about that. But like I said, if you don't like it, turn the fucking thing off and stop preaching to people. Let people make up their own mind. Have a good day. From the heart, as normal. I've got to go shopping now in the heat. Oh, never mind. Better me walking across the road in the heat than getting bitten by a fucking ant in the bath. Anyway, have fun.